An intelligence bulletin issued by the Department of Homeland Security warns that Russia is attempting to sow doubt about the integrity of the 2020 elections by amplifying false claims related to mail-in voting, resulting in widespread fraud. Kind of a waste of resources for them. Trump is doing a bang-up job all by himself. Speaking strictly as someone who studied and finds propaganda interesting, this is going to be an election and presidency that will have thousands of studies done on it. Especially if there are any commissions or trials post-Trump that forces the truth out without the whitewashing Trump's position affords. I mean, they are not wrong. Trump today just told his supporters to commit aforementioned fraud. Putin's misinformation campaigns are literally memetics. The first thing they struck was the self-defense system, people's trust in expert knowledge and basic factual reality. From here, it's just open season. It's really coincidental that the president is saying the same thing. Wonder when we'll see the head of the DHS resign. Russia is attempting to sow doubt about the integrity of the 2020 election by amplifying false claims related to mail-in voting, resulting in widespread fraud. Republicans are attempting to sow doubt about the integrity of the 2020 election by amplifying false claims related to mail-in voting, resulting in widespread fraud. What a crazy coincidence. Just wear your mask and vote at the polls like we always do. Let's get it over with. I feel like these headlines are all a part of the current theater of politics. Do crazy stuff, claim crazy stuff, and eventually the masses won't know what is real, what isn't, or who to blame, and a confused/disenfranchised population is easier to control. No one is surprised by this headline. No, this is being done because of the almost guaranteed red mirage. It is also why the Republicans are sabotaging the post service. This is a coordinated effort by the GOP and Russia to rig and contest the results of the election if their rigging isn't enough. None of this is tinfoil hat above. However, now I will actually don my tinfoil hat that I've used to predict most Republican moves months or years in advance. They are going to do this for one of two reasons in my mind. Most likely goal, IMO. Try a repeat of 2000 and get the Supreme Court to prevent the tallying of valid votes by arbitrary deadlines, since post services was 18+ days late on average in some districts before the Postal Service stopped reporting how delayed mail was because of their sabotage. You will without question find mounds of mail-in votes in key states left at the post offices uncounted. There will be legal challenges in a large number of states to try and throw out votes. Unlikely but possible. They are going to use this as an excuse for a fascist coup. Say people are stealing the election and try to use this as a Reichstag moment. Any righteous and correct anger to the rigged election be used as greater justification for essentially toppling the government and installing actual fascist regime. Vote early at a polling location if possible. This very country might depend on it. Trump equals Russia. Or vice versa. Belarusia. Or they want to create a lot of noise around false claims of mail-in voting manipulation, so that it discredits any true claim about their mail-in voting manipulation. Are we sure Russia isn't also trying to sow instability by promoting the idea that Russia is meddling in our affairs? Nice of them to share this with us. This is the divide and conquer strategy as written in The Art of War by Sun Tzu. It is very effective, and we should all worry about it. How to destabilize a country 101. How this isn't immediately obvious to everyone in America is fucking beyond me. Facts. There has never been substantial voter fraud, and anything close has been attempted by Republicans. Start with this one, https://newyorkmag.com/intelligencer/2019/02/election fraud is real and it involves a Republican. HTML. Then tuck into this one. 31 credible incidents out of 1 billion ballots cast, https://www. Washington Post. com/news/wonk/wp/2014/08/06/ A comprehensive investigation of voter impersonation finds 31 credible incidents out of 1 billion ballots cast/. If you'd like a little more, this is related, https://www. New York Times. com/2019/03/06/a/politics/Governor Brian Kemp voter suppression. HTML. Belarus level protests, here we come. So did the New York Times. In 2012. https://www. New York Times. com/2012/10/07/a/politics/as more vote by mail faulty ballots could impact elections. HTML. Does anyone else have a sneaking suspicion that the Republicans have the coup all figured out, down to what they need to do to take over the country, and, should they fail, the pre-funded defense lawyers and Republican-appointed judges who will hear their treason cases? You guys have got this all wrong. Trump is the leader of the free world. It's Trump who decides what Russia says, not the other way around. /s. So is Trump. While I don't think there will be as much widespread fraud, I'm also not confident our mail system would be ready to handle this amount of votes and logistics even if we worked on it for 10 years, let alone less than 3 months at this point. You think? Putin wants the USA turn into a dictatorship. Trump works for Russia. Odd, the Russian messaging always seems to be echoed by Republicans, almost as if the Republicans are corrupt, cowardly pieces of shit that would sell out their country to retain power. Americans are fucking retarded. What's wild about this is that the United States has known since 2016 that Russia would interfere in the 2020 election. And yet they have done almost nothing to secure their voting infrastructure or combat disinformation. More than our own fucking president. Why is it that the president and Russia keep amplifying the same false claims? Face with monocle. That's funny, so is the president. I don't need an investigation. He puts it on open display. Trump is gay for Putin. So which came first? Did Putin tell Trump to sow doubt about mail-in votes, or did Trump come up with this little gem on his own and Putin seized on it and thought it would be a great way to ruin the integrity of the election? I'm shocked that their propaganda aligns perfectly with Trump again. Completely shocked. Okay, I'm confused, because our president is doing the exact same thing. The two couldn't have anything to do with each other though, right? You know, since no one has been tougher on Russia than a Golf Twiddler. Chad Wolf doesn't belong there in the first place. Does DHS now just S/Trump/Russia/G? No collusion. None. Stop pretending the Green Party wasn't infiltrated a while ago too, BTW. Just saying, the vote green crap is so stupid. If you can go to the grocery store, you can vote in person. If you can go to the doctor, you can vote in person. If you can protest, you can vote in person. If you can go for a walk in public, you can vote in person. If you can wait at the bus stop, you can vote in person. If you can dine out, either inside or outside, you can vote in person. If you're unsure of the mail-in voting, you can vote in person. So is the president and Fox News. Lucky they have a patriotic, nationalistic president. No way would he let them get away this it. Sorry DHS, but you misspelled President Trump as Russia. Easy mistake to make though, that I'll give you. So, Russia is trying to sow doubt in our elections by amplifying our president. So the same as last time. I live in New Zealand and last time noticed a hell of a lot of anti-Hillary stuff to the point I even asked myself, why the fuck am I seeing this on my Facebook timeline when I have no interest in the election, except to see how Trump would conduct himself. If you replaced Russia with Trump, the headline would still be correct. So, Trump is pushing the same agenda as the Kremlin. Ironically, the exact same thing the President and Attorney General are doing. For Russia's leaders, everything rides on Trump winning again. So exactly what Trump is doing. This explains Trump's current strategy, not that it wasn't obvious where he gets his orders. So is our president. If you're capable of going to vote in person, you need to. He has every intention of trying to stop any count not finished on November 3.